Defensive ends from NFL teams across the country flock to Las Vegas to learn from one of the best. Raiders star Maxx Crosby hosting the Sack Summit to share tricks of the trade with some of the greats at the position and those trying to rush in their footsteps.
Coming together and just bringing some of the league's best and putting them all in one room and, just learning from each other.
If I'm trying to get to a quarterback, how do I beat this obstacle that's in front of me?
It's just about beating them as fast as you possibly can. If his head goes down, I'm going to bull and pull.
Give it back to a league that has given so much to us. And Maxx, Mr. Vegas, having a summit here on his home turf.
Put on by Crosby and his friends, longtime sack specialist Von Miller and Saints DN Cam Jordan. It's the second year the Sack Summit has been held in Vegas. Dozens of NFL pass rushers, from rookies to veterans, and even some current Rebels, at UNLV's football complex Thursday, fine-tuning their game and sharpening each other's iron.
I'm trying to learn just like they are. Elevating and linking and learning. Like Von says it a million times, but it's so true. Like I've learned so much over the years, just having guys like Cam Jordan, Von Miller in my corner.
Probably 75% of the questions that we ask is mindset, perspective, what guys are thinking, what guys are looking at. Maxx rushed differently than Cam, and Cam rushed differently than me. The way we get it done is differently, but the way we come into the game with our mindset, we can all pick each other's brains on that.
Appreciate you, boys.
The Sack Summit, when you see these young guys super hungry, when you come in and you're talking mindset, when you're talking different angles of how you attack them slovenly fat guys, which they respect. I gotta do better one day.
Specific type of moves, getting off the ball, like little details, little things, like cues you can pick up, during a game. See how somebody else kind of interprets and breaks down how they get to their spot and get to the quarterback.
While some question why a Raider would share his secret sauce with a rival like a Chief or a Bronco, these pass rushers share a bond and want to pay it forward, their position now being among the highest paid in football.
Obviously we're on different teams, but for this weekend, we're on the same team together. So pass rush, community is a very tight-knit one. Seeing those guys and what they do to win, taking as much information as I possibly can and try to apply it into my game.
We didn't get a chance to hear from you on the last day of minicamp. How do you reflect on OTAs, minicamp, and the first time under Pete Carroll?
It was amazing. OTAs in general were incredible. Minicamp, we ended on a very high note. Just as a team, everyone's bonded in, all in on what we're trying to accomplish, and we got a lot of work to do. We have a lot of time until the season gets here, but it comes fast. So you got to be prepared, got to continue working and get better.
Pete Carroll say we're not interested in incremental improvement. We want to push this as far as we can, like right now. How pleasing is that to hear at this stage of your career, especially?
Yeah, I love it. Anytime you go out there, you want to be in a position to win. That's the whole point of all this. You know what I mean? It's individual success, things like that are awesome, but that's not why you play the game. You play to win. You see a team, just see it in the NBA, like OKC just a couple years ago. We're one of the worst teams in the league, but they had a lot of young guys. They trust the process, they develop, and now they're the world champions. And that's what it's all about. We're trying to win. I want to win so badly. I put everything into it. I want everybody else thinking like that. And that's been my goal, just bring as many guys along as I possibly can, and we've definitely been doing that.
A lot of UNLV football players here today to learn from you. What's the best advice you give to those guys?
Honestly, it's just about consistency, showing up every day with the mindset to outdo everybody around you. That's how you create a winning culture in a competitive environment. It's not selfish to go above and beyond and be the best version of yourself. And you see, when you have a whole group of guys doing that, it's just a competition every day of who's going to put in the most work, who's going to push themselves to that limit. And that's what I try to do. And that's what, as a young player, especially college kid, like you're out here trying to chase your dream and accomplish what, not many people get to do. So it's been real cool. I got to, stop by in the locker room and say what's up to the guys, and it means the world for sure.
It makes them think and doubt themselves. Appreciate it. That's the plan. Appreciate you, boys.
Bob, what do you make of the growth of pro sports in Las Vegas? Just on Monday, there was groundbreaking of the A's ballpark, and of course now this is the home of the Raiders and the Golden Knights.
It is a great city for entertainment, and you got sports here too. You got the Raiders here, and got the A's coming. All they're missing is a basketball team.
No, they got one. Las Vegas Aces.
Oh, the Aces. Yeah, my bad.
NBA
team. And they definitely have all the bases covered. But this is entertainment capital of the world, so you got to have sports here.
Crosby and the Raiders will rest up in this summer break before training camp kicks off on July 17th at Raiders HQ. From UNLV, I'm Nick Walters, Channel 13 Sports.